Hello amazing learners. Welcome to Sam's English to French Lab. Here we use 5 golden formulas to make learning any topic easy and effective. The first is learning, where it all begins, building a strong foundation. The second is listening. Tune into the language's flow and rhythm. Then repeating. The more you repeat, the better your pronunciation and confidence. Fourth is thinking. Train your brain for effortless, automatic speaking. Finally, practicing. Practice makes perfect, helping you lock in your skills. By following these golden formulas, you'll progress in no time. So, let's get started. Today we're going to learn about French subject pronouns. In French, we call them les pronoms sujets. These are words that tell us who or what is performing an action in a sentence. Just like in English, we replace nouns to avoid repetition. For example, instead of saying Sam is happy, we can say she is happy. Here, Sam is replaced by she, making the sentence simpler. Now let's go through the French subject pronouns one by one. The first is je, means I. Repeat after me. Je. Je. Next we have tu. This means you. When speaking informally, like with friends or family, let's say it together. Tu. Tu. Now, let's move on to he or it. In French, we say il. It is used for singular masculine nouns, such as a person or an object. Say it with me. Il. Il. For she or it, we use elle. It is used for singular feminine nouns, such as a person or an object. Repeat after me. Elle. Elle. Then next we have on. It technically means one, like in someone is eating, but it's very often used as we in everyday speech, especially in informal conversations. Say it with me. On. On. Then for we use nous. It is used when referring to a group that includes yourself and others. Say it with me. Nous. Nous. Remember, the S is silent, unless followed by a vowel. Now next, there's another version of you in French which is more formal and polite. This is vous. It is used when addressing teachers, buses, or informal situations. It is also used for the plural form, such as when speaking to a group of people. Say it with me. Vous. Vous. The final S in vous is also silent, just like nous, unless it's followed by a vowel. Now, let's learn how to say they in French. There are 2 ways to say it, il and elle. Remember, in spoken French, the S is usually silent unless followed by a vowel. We don't pronounce it. Alright. First, let's look at il to understand how it works. It is used when referring to a group of males or when the group contains at least one male, meaning if the group is mixed with males and females. Let's pronounce it together. Il. Il. Next, we'll talk about elle. It is used when referring to a group of only females. Say it with me. Elle. Elle. Alright. Let's do a quick recap. Repeat after me to improve your pronunciation. Je. Tu. Il. Elle. On. Keep going. Nous. Vous. Il. Elle. Alright, now it's game time. Let's test what you've learned. I'll show you some pictures, and you have 5 seconds to guess which pronoun to use. Ready? Here's your first one. Look at this picture. What pronoun would you use? Il. That's correct. Great start. Next one. What about this? Elle. That's correct. Well done. What is the correct pronoun for this image? Je. Did you get it right? Great job. And what about this? Tu. That's correct. Well done. What is the correct pronoun for this image? Il. Wow, that was amazing. What pronoun do they use to speak to each other in this formal situation? Vous. Yep, great job. Next up, look at this picture. What pronoun would you use here? Elle. Excellent. Keep going. Next one. What about this? Nous. Great job. What is the correct pronoun for this image? Il. Well done. And what about this? Vous. Great job. All right, last one. This is a tricky one. Let's see if you can get it. On. That's correct. Well done. Excellent work. You finished the quiz. I'm really proud of your effort. I've prepared another exercise for you so you can understand more clearly how to use French subject pronouns in real-life situations. But before we start the next exercise, if you're finding this video helpful and useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fun lessons. Now, let's dive into the next exercise. In this exercise, you have to replace the nouns with the correct subject pronouns. For example, Marie est à la maison becomes Elle est à la maison. Alright, here's your first one. Paul est à l'école. Il est à l'école. Marie et moi sommes en vacances. Nous sommes en vacances. Le chien est dans le jardin. Il est dans le jardin. Sarah et Emma parlent français. Elles parlent français. Les garçons jouent au foot. Ils jouent au foot. Ma sœur est heureuse. Elle est heureuse. Les filles sont à la maison. Elles sont à la maison. L'avion est en retard. Il est en retard. La table est ronde. Elle est ronde. Le sac est lourd. Il est lourd. Le professeur parle très bien. Il parle très bien. Julie est drôle. Elle est drôle. Max est petit. Il est petit. Isabelle est timide. Elle est timide. Le chapeau est noir. Il est noir. Adam et Sophia sont intelligents. Ils sont intelligents. Alex est content. Il est content. La chaise est confortable. Elle est confortable. Alex et Ben sont grands. Ils sont grands. Léa et moi sommes prêtes. Nous sommes prêtes. Now for the last question. I want you to think of someone you know. It could be a person or a relation, like your mother or your best friend. Then change it into the correct pronoun. For example, if you choose mother, the pronoun would be elle. Great work today. If you learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.